everyone, my name is PolishLynx. Let's continue the story of addiction. It's Matthew. I won't partake in alcohol even if I was legally allowed it. Oh, aren't you delightful, Rob? Let's go to a bathroom where you can show me your sexy moves. Oh god. See you later, guys. I won't be long. I imagine you. I don't think he heard you there. That was the point, Caleb. Hey, are you enjoying yourself, man? I'm just stuck in thought. It's one of those moods. Excuses. Come on, to the floor, good sir. Yeah, sure. That's the plan. There's our cue. Come on. The lights, the sounds. It all burns into a synthetic whirlpool of messy colors. I lose Caleb in the crowd. The unfamiliar faces shift in all directions, pulsing to the bass and drums. My sense of direction sends me whirling like a ballerina. I spin among drunkenness and bump into this woman. She wasn't drunk, however, she stood out for more reasons than just that. I quickly tried to apologize for my interruption, but she couldn't hear me. She was too busy wrapping herself around me with her lips, her moist, delicious lips. It was my first moist, delicious kiss. I'm not a very good dancer. This was, of course, a lie. I'm not a very good tease. That was, of course, a lie. There's Salima screaming around the movements. I have no idea what I'm getting myself into. I don't care. If this is what I am missing, I never want to go back for nothing good is her either. I smiled, hoping to hide the fact that I had never kissed. I wouldn't want to lie about it. She ran her hands around my chest, gave me up and down. Our tongues explore outwards all around. Where do we stop? Here, on her bed we start. A single finger offers permission. A single finger between me and her. My first kiss and my first sexual encounter. The sweat of my body competes with my rising sperm count. My heart can't keep up. There is a woman on her bed wanting me. What if I can't get an erection? She doesn't know I'm a porn addict. Is it just a one-night stand? Do I care? Porn isn't going to fail me. It doesn't care if I don't spring into action at the drop of my pants. She's just using me anyway, right? This is her idea of fun, not mine. I don't have casual sex. I also don't go to clubs, but that didn't stop me. Am I going to be charged with rape in the morning? Just put me in the shooting line. What am I thinking? My thoughts are irrelevant. Her eyes, those dang beautiful, luscious eyes. Stop staring at me with those rapist eyes. Okay, it's simple. We say no, go home, and get rid of this horrible erection. No porn, just some one-on-one with my hand. What is wrong? Let's fix this everything. I just won't relapse. I won't fail her, and I can just call her or something if I change my tune. All of those deals. Is she a prostitute? Okay, stop. Stop! I have to go attempt real sex. Okay, I know you are addicted, but if you go, you will continue addiction, right? So maybe this will help. Let's go with that. She was there in my arms, naked and human. She was right there. My erection was a shamble of my desire. Had porn done this to me? No, it must have just been first time butterflies. She said I must have drunk too much, but we kissed. She had to have known that I wasn't drunk. I could tell that she wasn't drunk. She forgave me. Can I forgive you? Are you okay? Felicia. Nice name. I just get stuck in thoughts sometimes. I know the feeling. What are you thinking about, Henry? Just something that happened last night. It's nothing to really worry about. Right. What do you think about flowers? That's an odd turn of conversation, but welcome. What do you mean? You're artistic, aren't you? As a fellow artist, I want to hear what you have to say about flowers. Alright. How about we discuss roses? Roses, man. They are nice. I'm listening. This sly smile creeps across her face. Roses have these folds in them, hiding their form, yet it also creates their form. These unique, overlapping circles spinning into center point. Her smile pulses and folds like a rose. Inside the center is a lovely nectar, a sweet, hidden treasure of goo. Her smile breaks into a small chuckle followed by a slight flush. Flush. She's blossoming. Okay, now I want your thoughts. Okay. Roses are this wonderful mess of reds. The passion of red, the color of blood, is seductive and yet dangerous. They are at once a beauty and in another instance they will break your skin. They come in so many pretty colors though, from the pure clean white to deep dark red. Regardless of what color they are, if you get tangled up in them, you bleed. A bubble bursts and lets loose a flood of red hue. Poetic. You said you're a poet too, right? Yeah, I've been writing since around 13 years old. What do you write about? I think about people, their thoughts and purposes, my thoughts and purposes. Usually people call it depressing. I read grandiose tales of knights who scour the land for treasures. They sleep with one eye open, always on the lookout for bandits, looking to steal their brightly equipped jewels. Jewels that are only ever eclipsed by the eyes of the fair maiden they are acquiring such treasures for. You sure do live in a fantasy world. Don't we all? Your real-world fantasy is just as much a story as my expansive tales. Your thoughts about yourself. Aren't they just way to limit yourself? And your thoughts about others and their motivations, don't they just act to provide resistance? The thoughts we have provide resistance? Of course, meditation allows us to rid ourselves of thoughts. It allows us the option of relieving the sparks of process within our systems. I prefer to control my thoughts process rather than let it go. How's that working out for you? Our delving discussion made me ponder her method of life. Was I truly a master of my thoughts? I found myself leaning over and over again to urges and desires beyond my conscious. I've had anxiety issues since I discovered my addiction. I had taken pride in knowing how adept I thought I was at thinking and bending thoughts into an exceptional perspective. And then it was taken from me. My old mind realized just how sickly it was. The folds of my rose, crushing the nectar I thrived on. I think you're right, actually. I suspect you're just saying that to make me smile. No, you're absolutely right. I told myself many times. I think too much, and yet I still do so. I haven't been able to reason myself into not thinking. That sounds like a pretty tedious means to stop thinking. Oh man, that's sexy. She smiles at her perverse revelation. The notion that you can't control your thoughts has been hard to deal with, but accomplishing it by not thinking seems counterintuitive. You're not in college, right? You mentioned something about business in your profile. Yeah, I actually started working right out of high school. I work as a freelance artist for the most part. Web designers, businesses, and other artists hire me. You live on your own? Yep. My apartment is a few blocks down from here. You dance, right? Yeah. I have videos online. What kind of videos? I know, I've seen them. You're really talented. I actually dislike the notion of talent. It presumes that I was given a free pass to ability. I've earned everything through skill, not talent. Good point. I didn't mean to offend. Did it? A bit of tilted air bottles up in our lungs. There's a short pause before we look at each other. Maybe you could show your moves. That could be arranged. A small air pocket breaks the seals. Let's walk a bit. She arose and I am compelled to follow her. This compulsion doesn't feel the same as the addiction. It's more natural, real, even beautiful. She is beautiful. As beautiful as Juliet, though. Who is Julia? I will think about that later. Both are more beautiful than my imagination. Her hair is one with nature. It's not pixels or photoshopped. It's real. She's real. This is real. I have something to ask you. My ideals run in fear. Are you seeing anyone else right now? I'd like to go steady with you. Date Felicia. Considering I had just accepted an offer to sleep with another woman, I'd have to wonder which one is on drugs. I'm so dumb. I'm not seeing her. We just had sex, if you want to call a naked heart sex. Alright. It's not like I'm committed to Julia. I will just never call her again. Simple. Is that the right thing to do though? She was my first kiss. Sex. And she did forgive. Well, you didn't make it actually, so you know. Would Felicia do any of that if she knew I was a porn addict? I could tell her right now. Actually, would it be the right time? Wouldn't it? If she wants to be in a committed relationship, she really should know beforehand. I want to know. Am I even ready to commit? I have a bad feeling I will have to choose. I'm not thinking straight. Say something. I have something to tell you too. I'm seeing you actually. Okay, let's go with that. Actually, I'm seeing you. Someone. I'm so dumb. It was someone. I thought it's about her. The pouch she wears is adorable. I'm seeing you. She gave me a delectable taste of her sweet nectar. We laughed until we found ourselves in satisfied slumber. It's the kind of sleep when you know tomorrow will be a good day. Most nights, I fret over how I'm going to get to sleep, if at all. When I do sleep, it offers a blink, not a dream. A relief from effort. A dream does require effort after all. Type the most depraved dream you want to see get fucked. And you will always see it get fucked. I'm staring again, aren't I? Yes, you are. It's been a while since I put my return in. There's a gap in my smile. Yeah, fuck, that hurts. But it hurts so good. What are you talking about? You know addiction, it's sort of like wearing your retainer. An addict's life is a crooked and warped affair. By sobering her, we straighten up our act, smile more, and eventually see more of the beauty in the world. It is not the addiction that rules our lives. It is our lives that rule the addiction. Trying to avoid the path of darkness to reach the light is a tedious way to attempt to sort out your problems. I have always thought myself ugly. My self-esteem isn't typical for it's more of a subtle disease. Often I will be trying to enjoy a video game, book, or even food, and the voice speaks to me. Okay guys, I have to end this episode here now. I really don't understand this. I mean, I think I've never met anyone addicted, so that is something new to me. So I hope you enjoyed the video, learned something as I do, and see you in the next one. Bye.